Blessings, everyone. So the Lord wants me to speak about business, kingdom businesses. The Lord has instilled in us gifts and talents. Some of us have more gifts and talents than others, but we are all blessed with gifts and talents. So the Lord is calling a lot of his children right now into entrepreneurship. And we need to make sure that we are taking heed to that and we are walking in obedience and doing the business that he has called us to, and not the business that we want to do. And I made a video about this the other day, about fully surrendering our plans onto the Lord and allowing him to lead and guide our footsteps. Because there has been businesses that I thought that, because I'm good at and I'm skilled at, I'm supposed to do those things. And he's like, no, that's not what I called you to do. Now, there are still things that I am gifted and talented in that he has called me to, that I have once started. But because God was not the root of those businesses, I had to give it back to him, and now he's giving it back onto me. So with that being said, there are a lot of products that we are not supposed to be using because they are not of God. So we are to take back each and every product and service that we get and make sure that God says it's okay to partake in these services or purchase these products. Just because we are seeing influencers and content creators getting a lot of brand deals and getting PR packages does not mean that we are supposed to say yes. Everything that glitters is not gold. So the Lord also wants us to be mindful of a lot of the contracts that are going to start coming in for his children, a lot of the PR packages, because he is about to start opening up a lot of doors for us and blessing us with new opportunities. And just because we may see another influencer, partaking in them, and just because this brand is a huge brand does not necessarily mean that we are supposed to come into agreement with them, because a lot of these products and these services have witchcraft, black magic, sorcery, and all of the other things attached to it, and that's us coming into agreement with them. So if we come into agreement with any of these contracts without taking heed and bringing it back to God for his approval, then you are now coming into agreement with the witchcraft, the black magic, the sorcery, and whatever demon or spirit attaches to you, then that is on you, because you did not take it back to the Lord. And as us being believers, we are supposed to be taking these things back to the Lord. He wants us to also make sure we are spending that time with him, and we are maturing and growing in him, because the spiritual walk is deep. It's not just about aesthetics and getting on here and posting, praising and worshiping, and getting on here and spreading the gospel. It's genuinely deep, and we have to really make sure that we are living according to the will and the way that God has for our life. We are, living according to what it says in the Bible. And that includes saying no to products that are not of him, and just saying no to things that are not of him. And that includes beauty products, food places, relationships with certain people, all of the above, But just make sure you are being mindful of the contracts that are about to start coming our way, because of the doors and the opportunities that he is opening in our lives.